What's up, it's Nez, and hey friendos! Welcome back to Monster Prom for the Ice Update. We've got a new plotline for this Christmas, revolving around our favorite Gorgon Vera. The specific plotline though brought to you by Mon Prom's own creative director Julian as a gift to all of us. It also happened to be his birthday the other day, so if you friendos could go down in the comments below to give him a happy birthday, I'm sure he'd love that. But anyway, friendos, I've been recovering from a sore throat. That's right, the rise of Skywalker gave me a viral infection, so I might not be able to do all of our usual voices perfectly, but we're just gonna roll with it because the show must go on. Anyway, let's play. One player, second term. Short, full game, short, full game, short game. Ah, spooky high school, the sweetest years of our lives. Back then we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who are you? I kinda keep forgetting who we chose last time. I always just choose randomly. So eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Let's choose Amira.
Showtime!
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks were left, and as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 8 most charismatic classmates. Scott Howell, 21. A werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19. A sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Ollie Geist, 22 question mark. A party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. Damon LeVay, 21. A fearless demon with a taste for destruction and the love of fire. Liam the Lion Court, 4XX. A hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid the fact that he was a truly lovable dork. Zoe, forever. An elder's cutie who went from endless dating to Dark Realms to ultimate fangirl. Calculator Hewlett-Packard 1.0. A library computer had become a sentient robot ready to experience life to the fullest. And our star, Vera Oberlin 23. A mean self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 3 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 3 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever! All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever, TM will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into your character's stats. This way each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start! If you were the leader of a new country, what would your flag look like? Let's go with just Garfield's face. It's a power move. There's no doubt that you're the supreme leader of your land if no one stops you from making Garfield the flag of your country. So fun. School is outdated and lame. We need a new school subject ASAP. Let's go with turning people into your puppets through emotional warfare and deception 101. That seems like something Vera would take. You find your zodiac sign to be inaccurate. Design your own personal zodiac sign. The ambiguous iguana. And what would be the most appealing in a love partner? Kawaii eyes. A taste for party. A very tsundere personality. A big horn. The personality, because Vera. So, week 1, morning. We definitely need money, so to the library to scam some people. That day you spent some time in the library species, sending malicious spam emails in the hopes of stealing other people's money. Haha! It doesn't sound very nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? You lose 10 karma, which isn't a stat in the game, but you gain 2 money. Later you hear Vera and Liam in a heated conversation which seems to contain some pretty sexual explicit language, so naturally you go eavesdrop. Speaking as a male, I can say that even I grow aware of the infantilizing monotony of the male gaze. Thank you. See, I want to advocate for the Gorgon gaze instead, but that would just turn people rock hard. Giggity. That's not an erection joke. People would die. Personally, I think hentai is a source of the problem. Liam, why? It's so unrealistic. Hello, I'm not a 2D drawing, I'm a real vampire. That's what you know.
Pathetic.
I know. Even I can't keep up with the standards hentai is setting. What, I'm supposed to just grow a dick during sex? Maybe, yes? And all the women are drawn exactly the same. There's even less body type diversity than there is at the school. Plus, I don't think anyone in real life has ever willingly addressed a tentacle as senpai. Zoe would! And what's with all these tentacles anyway? Because half the studio heads are krakens, Liam. And no tea, no shade to the women who enjoy tentacle porn. And I know at least 3 of my snakes do, but I won't out them. But I do think there should be more diverse offerings for those who'd like something less cephalosexual. Agreed! Ooh, well, if we're discussing tastes in hentai, game!
You're talking to the right friend though.
I believe that hentai should be more artistic, or draw explicit scenes in the style of great artists like Picasso and I don't know how to pronounce that precociously pretentious name. Or don't send a misogynistic kraken to do a femme gorgon's job. You should open your own hentai studio. Let's go with... Actually, I haven't played this game in a long time and I'm not sure which one of these options corresponds to which one of the stats. Bucket! Aha! We are very charming! Aha! Why didn't I think of that before?
Oh.
I'm always trying to monetize my hobbies, and I am partial to my superior aesthetic, and I like sex. The hentai industry needs more strong female perspectives. Shatter that freaky glass ceiling. Actually, contrary to popular belief, there are a lot of female hentai artists.
And yes, maybe I do follow them on Twitter.
But that's not to say it can't need a Gorgon's touch for the job. Yes, it could feature stories about 3-dimensional women with lofty and exciting career aspirations, having mind-numbingly shattering hot sex. We can call it Vera animation.
That has been...
The tagline can be an Overland overhaul of an over-objectifying OFO. The two hurry off to continue the development of their hentai studio, thus improving pornography forever. Hooray! You gain 2 smarts and 1 money as a token of your gratitude for your ideas. We need... Hey, wait, we gain money from that. So that means we only need to go to library once more. Got it. Let's skip lunch.
What's up?
I sort of feel bad that we only ever just go to shopkeep just to skip lunch to make these videos a lot shorter.
Let's do this!
But fuck it, we want to get to the plot line. Oh no! She's at the library! Whatever shall we... Okay, fine. As long as shopkeep's not the library, in the next scene, we should be fine. But for now, let's go to the bathroom. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms. You give 0 shits but you gain 2 bonus. You're trying to focus on your own love life and the sloppy makeout sounds coming from Violet and Tate are making it difficult. Take that somewhere else. My snakes will never be able to digest their food if they have to watch this disgusting display. Oh! Zoe! That is a very cute winter poncho. Yeah, and my fanfiction muse is running for the hills. How am I supposed to write romance when the two of you are making it look so unappealing?
No surprise.
Well, sounds like somebody is a little bit jealous of our perfect, wonderful relationship. We're not bothering anyone, ooh. You commented on my fanfiction, still not as romantic as Everyday with My bae, and then a bunch of heart eye emojis and stars and also a kimono emoji? Why did you comment the kimono emoji? You see, Zoe, this is why it's better to be a strong, independent nightmare creature. Terrifying women terrify women. You don't know what you're talking about. Nez, you're always trying to romance your classmates in various unlikely ways. Hey! No call-outs! It's a couple versus a pair of people who don't understand the joys of being in a couple. Go on and be a tiebreaker. Well, if Zoe and Vera don't want to be in relationships, it's gonna be hard to get them in a relationship with you! Time to convince one of them. Vera. Historically, the only reason why people married was tactical alliances increasing the wealth of both families, so really marriages are a great way of solidifying and increasing power and material gain. Or? Zoe, when you're in a relationship, you can do silly couple costumes for Halloween like peanut butter and jelly, or puberty and shame. Let's go with Vera's. We are very smart. No. Marriage for love isn't a lie. Love is wonderful. That's not at all. That is by far the best argument I've ever heard. Violet and Tate, you may be brainwashed by a series of never-ending heteronormative rom-coms, but if you woke up to the reality of the world, you would realize your alliance is as weak as shit, and you're vulnerable as hell. I'm not proud of it, but I spent a long time exploiting people's weaknesses to take over various dimensions. And you two do seem pretty vulnerable.
What a pair.
We're not vulnerable! We're in love!
That has been.
You know, one day, I really want a plotline with Violet and Tate, where Tate actually speaks for himself on why this is a one-sided toxic relationship. Hashtag T. You have raised a truly excellent point, Nez. You might just make a smart alliance yourself. Maybe someday we'll make a point to check each other's bank balances and list of assets. Please don't check my bank balance. Holy fuck, checking bank balances and asset lists are basically second base for Vera. You gain 2 charm and 1 boldness. Radio. Week 2, morning. Do not be at the library shopkeep, thank you very much. That day, spent some time in the library's PCs playing some good old online poker. Gambling seems like a stupid and dangerous decision. But who cares, this time it paid off, so fuck it. You gain 2 money. Afterwards, you discover you've been poisoned, and only Veera has the antidote. She does this all the time, it's how she invites you to hang out.
Hey there.
There you are. Thanks so much for coming. I'm embarking on a new criminal enterprise and I need a consigliere. I know how to pronounce that word, maybe. Someone correct me down below. The idea is simple yet brilliant. Think Uber, but for killing people. I call it murder. But it turns out the market is flooded with assassination apps, and blood. I need a way to get ahead of the pack, and since you're such a good advisor... Aha! Differentiate yourself by being the only service that offers free-range organic murders. Or viral marketing, literally tailor a highly contagious virus to make people love murder. I'm not sure about any of these. And I really don't want to start another plot line while we're gonna start a new one. And I really don't want to start another plot line that might interfere with the one we're going for. Let's try to get this wrong. Aha! We did it! Did you just say free? Uh-oh. You tried to explain that you said free range, but not free. You said it again twice. Don't you know I'm allergic to free? If it's free, how will I make money? Oh god, I think I'm going into anaphylactic shock. Somebody inject me with a syringe full of liquid gold. You hurry to obey, but are beaten to the punch by Trevor the cock-blocking puma. Wait, what? Trevor? Bummer. Veera never gives you the antidote to that poison you drank, and you lose 2 charm and 1 fun. Does that mean we're dead? Can we be dead? Can people die in this game? Polly died. Anyway, to lunch, we're actually gonna buy something. We are going to buy... What's a new one? Aha! Val's declassified Gorgon befriending guide. Ned's declassified school survival guide. I love that show. Ugh. Coconut head. Cookie. I so love that show. As an Oberlin, yeah, I possess one of the most useful skills for surviving the school. Knowing how to not upset Veera, yeah? And for a price you can learn that skill too. Yes, very pleased. Ooh. We now have a book for surviving, Veera's wrath. Yes. Where should we go? As long as we don't fuck up our stats. I say we need more boldness. That day, visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. But game, there might be some weirdos watching this that want that picture. I'm not saying that's me, but
I'm saying that's me.
Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper in the toilet seat before using it. That's how you get STDs in a public restroom. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain 2 boldness and probably 1 staphylococcus and slight chance of 1 STD. But fuck all that, you're more excited to check out your new guide so you can finally befriend Veera. Because if she keeps looking at you with an intense mix of disgust and disappointment, it will end up taking a toll on you. Don't people turn to stone when they get an intense look from a Gorgon? I don't know, just saying. Okay, let's see, it says... If you want Veera Oberlin to like you, you need 15 plus smarts, 11 charm, 10 money, and... Hey, wait. Are you for real, nya? My sister's not some kind of video game achievement for you to fulfill, you creep. You deserve that I scammed you into buying this notebook full of doodles of dicks, nya. God damn it, shopkeep, why? Take it as a reminder that you're a dick. Also, doodling dicks is unexpectedly funny, nya. Valerie Oberlin. Effectively, after that paragraph, the guide becomes just a disturbing amount of doodles of dongs. To someone in the world, they still got their money's worth. Well, Valerie has a point. This one is on you for trying to buy your way into Vera's heart. It's not like we were going to pay Vera. We just wanted a guide that helps us get to know her. But you really want for Vera to like you, even if it's not on the romantic level. She seems to despise every living being, with a few exceptions. You want to be one of those exceptions. Anyway, those doodle dongs won't do the trick, so maybe you could stop the shenanigans and actually ask someone who really knows her. We could ask Valerie, we could ask Scott, we could ask Polly. Any one of these idiots. You take your Ouija board, spell 8008 boobs. I get it. Oh, you're gonna reactivate my sore throat game. On it with a glass and wait a bit. Boobs. Looks like boobs. The old classics never die, and you could actually spell boobs on a Ouija board. This joke has so many layers of fun. You're pretty sure it doesn't have that many layers at all, but fuck it, worked. It definitely worked. So, tell me, boo, why have you summoned fan favorite Polly with such great Ouija jokes? You tell her all about your quest to befriend Vera and ask her how she did it. You want my advice on befriending Vera? The best way is being awesome, good looking, and overall great to the Polly degree. But that's fairly impossible for anyone who's not me, so I'm not sure.
Yay!
We clicked at first because I made her fail a school assignment. Your looks give away how skeptical you are about this. What? Trust me, honey, I made her fail and it was an instant connection. Go for it. It'll either be helpful for you or hilarious to me. It's a win-win situation. I don't see that as a win-win. Well, you do have a test tomorrow, and as unsure as you are about all of this, you know your agency as a player is rather limited here, so it's time to concoct a plan to make Vera fail her test. Problem is, Vera's the smartest person you know, and so she will ace any test. But only if the test depends on smarts. Okay. Make the teacher remember the spirit of the 60s. Traditional tests are just an impressive tool to suppress students' inventive thinking. Or abduct the teacher and force feed him anime until he doesn't want to base his test on smarts anymore, but a bunch of epic over-the-top bullshit. Well, game, you are talking to the Weeb Supreme. There's only one choice we could go with. Wait, what? What? My cheat sheet lied to me? I mean, why did this happen? My stats were correct, I assume. You abduct your teacher and go full Clockwork Orange on him, duct taping his eyelids open and all. That is such an obscure reference for game marketed at Zoomers who've probably never seen Clockwork Orange. You also heat up some popcorn to share because you're not a monster, at least not in that sense. You two have a great time binge watching hours and hours of all the test episodes of some modern classics, like FMA, Naruto, and My Hero Academia. Mirio vs. Overhaul is next week and I can't wait! Despite the whole abduction thing, it turns out to be quite the bonding experience. If only Vera were so easy to befriend. Next day, you head into the test ready to not use your brains, and your teacher does not disappoint. He shows up to class wearing a very convoluted outfit, lots of scars and hair dyed a fantasy color. Watashi no shinai naru gakusei. Anata wa rekishi testo no junbi ge dekite imasu ga. Rekishi wa anata no rekishi no shishiki ni yote sokute ni remasen. What? I'm pretty sure history is measured by your knowledge of history. Chigo! Sanri no chimu ni sanke shite, rireki no shukujudo o sokute shimasu. Korara no makimono o hakubimasu. Kaku gurubu ni wa kotonaru sukuroru ga are. Sono jo ni kotonaru tabemono ga arimasu. Anata wa ima, watashi ga kira roboto no grupo o kaihou shita mori ni mukaimasu. Anata wa pointo o kakuto suru tame ni roboto o koruso hitsuyo ga arimasu. Roboto ni wa itsutsu no taipu ga are. Sono pointo chi wa chi shise to dansu sukuru ni izon shimasu. Rasanya no recipe ni junbun na makimono o nyushu shita saishu no chimu ga tesu to ni gokaku. What? You heard the teacher, Vera. Apparently we're in a tournament arc! Fuck yeah! I'm teaming up with the Slayer, and it will be epic because we will put our rivalry aside in order to kill those robots. Tomorrow I will go back to trying to murder you, but today we might end up inventing a powerful new duo technique. And then Miranda will be the cherry on top, a bubbly and seemingly inoffensive student that will unleash a hidden astonishing power when we're near death, unexpectedly turning the tables. I have no idea what's happening. I can savor the plot twist already. Miranda, Damien, and Slayer for the win! The teacher smirks and give them an A+++ already. Apparently for putting their rivalry aside, which seems to be the true goal of this history test somehow. I don't know. That's not even a real grade. I've had enough of this bullshit. I quit. You will hear from my lawyers. She has left. You're still pretty unsure how all of this will work out, but you've taken life insurance just in case. Later that day, find Veera in the halls and tell her you orchestrated that test thing. You did what? While Veera is looking for a dagger in her purse, you try to explain that Polly revealed to you that making her fail was somehow to befriend her. Please don't kill us. What? Making me fail? Ah, fuck. That dumb train wreck of a ghost. But she's our dumb train wreck of a ghost. It wasn't because she made me fail an assignment, you fuckhead. It was more complex than that. When Polly joined the school after dying, they put the two of us together for an assignment. I was not thrilled. I'm not a fan of meeting new people, and this dumbass was the most obnoxious bitch ever, asking me to party with her every 5 minutes. Focusing was impossible, so I agreed to just go to a party for a couple of hours in exchange for her leaving me alone. It was the worst.
Not bad.
Until it wasn't. Ah, friendship is born. But yeah, we partied till dawn and totally failed that assignment. I was bummed and Polly tried to cheer me up once she realized it was kind of her fault, but she didn't get it. I need to be the best, Nez. I was born to conquer life. You see, this world is full of jerks and idiots who will let you down, who will hurt you. So conquering life is the best way of giving them the big fuck you. When you sit on the throne, everyone who betrayed you or abandoned you, they realize they were wrong for thinking so little of you. Girl, spill! I told this to Polly and she got super intense. Gosh, I totally remember it. She listened to me and apologized. But she also told me she worried that I'd burn out of all of this ambition and forget that in the end, life is here for us to live it. Aw, Polly! Polly is such a great foil to Veera. And then that dumbass promised to help me conquer life if I promised to never forget a feast of life too. She would be with me all the way till the crown was mine, but we would also celebrate life together. Oh, gift wrap packaged and shipped! It was nice. Anyway, as nice as it was remembering all of this, the important lesson here is you can't get me to like you just by making me fail an assignment.
Goodbye.
Does that mean we just take you out to party? That's a choice. Do that again, and the only thing you'll get is disemboweled by me. I can't not say that isn't one of my fetishes, but we'll move on. Whoa, the trip down memory lane was nice! But you realize that at some point during her monologue, she stabbed you as a reminder. You lose 2 charm and 2 boldness. Wait, what? What? It seems like we're progressing, but we're failing at the same time. What is going on? Game, are you subverting our expectations? I don't know. Where should we go? Let's just keep going to the bathrooms. That day, skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. But you don't just stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So you do some graffiti on the wall. No way! The graffiti says I'm bold as fuck. And you know what? It turns out that the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall! A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, well, not bold as fuck, but maybe a bit bold. And then you gain 2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall, but anyway, lucky you! And now it's time to go back to your Veera befriending adventure. Because sometimes failure doesn't stop you from achieving your goals. Sometimes you seem to have been given the best 2 out of 3 in your attempts to unlock the dark sides of this moon you call life. That's a metaphor. God's ways are inscrutable. And when I say God, I mean whichever powerful and most likely very handsome entity who designed this absurd world. Not on the nose there at all. But all this meta-nonsense ends when you crash into the second of 3 people you realize Vera seems to tolerate. Scott? Yep.
Hey Nez, have you seen a raccoon glued to 14 spoons? I can't remember where I put it, and I think I have the wrong raccoon now.
Scott, where's the raccoon? We need it now.
I think I lost it. I just found this raccoon. Are we sure this isn't the one?
He's holding a raccoon glued to a huge butter knife. That's totally a different ass raccoon, dude. Fuck. That raccoon was our only chance of winning the soup eating contest.
Oh, bro! Should we try this one?
Nah, leave it. I'm sure the stupid raccoon is a key component of someone else's stupid plotline.
Sorry, you know my attention span is short.
Nah, it's my bad. I was the mastermind of this plan and should have planned this better. You think they're finally done with this raccoon/soup situation, so you interrupt them to explain your own stupid plotline. Vera, sheesh. I respect that murderous motherfucker and we team up if we have someone in common to fuck up to death, but befriending her? That just sounds like a high-risk stabbing situation, and not in a fun sexual way.
Nah, bro, Vera's the best. We're best bros.
You stop him and ask how he got there.
Oh, it was simple. We just found a common interest and built broship from there.
I hope it wasn't anything related to raccoons covered in silverware soup contest. That's our bro bond.
Nah, bro, with her it was. Wait, I just had an idea, bro. What if we use this knife raccoon to enter the raccoon jousting tournament we heard of the other day?
Aha! Scott, you're a genius! And to think we gave that dream up just because our stupid spoon raccoon couldn't hold its lance. The answer was right in front of us all this time. Fuck you, nature. You may give raccoons no opposable thumbs, but Damien and Scott know better.
Can I be the mastermind of this plan this time?
Fuck yeah, you can, Scott!
Hooray!
They leave without telling you what interests helped Scott befriend Vera. Damn. It's up to you now to think of an interest you can have in common with her. Think fast. Snake hair grooming. You just need to find a snake nest and put all those venomous snakes in your hair. Foolproof plan! Except our hair is on fire! Or she loves death threats. So maybe you can become death threat pen pals. Be proactive and start by sending her a very admiring death threat. Nope, let's throw those snakes into the fire. Wait, what? Huh? Hello? Why do we keep failing and yet progressing? You look for a snake nest somewhere in this high school. Luckily, you find 3 different snake nests in less than half an hour. You choose the most fashionable one and take it out to the bathrooms. Once there, you put the snakes on your head, get your hair comb, and... oh no! The snakes start to viciously bite your burning scalp! Who could have predicted this? Aha! You fall into the floor and start screaming for help while bleeding. Ah! The snakes are stronger than you planned. Your best bet now is to wait until someone enters the bathrooms and helps you out. You hope it's not Vera though. You're sure the snakes biting your scalp to death are totally not the fashionable snake hairdo you'd hope to make a good first impression with. Huh? Oh good, Polly, get these snakes out of our hair. Good, Polly! You scream for help but the venom in your bloodstream is fucking with your brain functions, and you can only manage an agonizing shriek. Classic Nez. Always with the jokes. Could this one be better than the all-time classic boobs on the Ouija board? Nah, that one was peak comedy. Boobs. What a jokester. Your tongue is starting to taste like death. Miranda, save us! By now you can only make eye contact while in painful silence. Oh my! Here I am thinking I finally understand your poor people's customs, and you surprise me with a new intriguing one. In our kingdom, being beaten by snakes is something not desirable that may cause death. Old Miranda would have assumed you were in dire need of help. Wait, Miranda! New Miranda knows better and says, I respect your seemingly stupid customs, you poor ugly commoner. Look at me, character growth. Wait! Wait! Why this poetic irony? This is it. After all these years of risking your life stupidly, grooming your newly acquired hair made of snakes is the one that's taking you down.
Vera, save us!
Just give up.
This has something to do with that time you made me fail a test, doesn't it? You make eye contact in a way that says both yes and please if you're still mad, and at least save me from dying here. And also, does this hairdo make me look hot? Yes or no? Humph. She hisses harmonically to the snakes, and they calm down and leave. Then she puts on ointment on you. Oh, you're putting on ointment! Vera, some of the snakes got into my pants. Stay put, it's a venom antidote. Why does she have a venom antidote with her? Don't look at me like that. A girl sometimes needs to keep people she poisoned alive. Be it because I need to extract intel from them or as a part of kinky foreplay. Well, are you gonna tell me why the fuck you were doing that? Having a head full of snakes is not as easy as it seems. Did Polly tell you we became best friends by getting bitten by snakes or something? You tell her all about what Scott said. What? I think I get it. I mean, that is kind of true. Whoa, time flies, huh? I'd forgotten all about that. It was like, what, 6 years ago? I'm into jogging. A body like this doesn't maintain itself by magic. I've been into it for years. And lucky me, that dumbass puppy person was into jogging too, apparently. I guess he thought sharing that interest and going to the same school instantly made us friends. According to anime, that is a rule. To me, that turned him into even more of an annoyance, to be honest. But I guess that wasn't obvious to him, as he kept trying to run into me week after week. God knows I tried changing the time and place of my routine to avoid him. But it was useless, as he managed to be a living nightmare wherever, whenever. That dumbass was so oblivious, he was convinced we were best buds already. I tried to convince myself that putting up with his stupidity was another way of testing my endurance. And it paid dividends. After more than 1 month, he finally stopped making my life impossible. It was a relief. That day I heard people commenting he was sick or something, so maybe it wasn't the end of it. I remember getting upset and saying something like, at least then his parents can be the ones dealing with his daily shenanigans for once. Vera? That's kind of insensitive knowing what we know about Scott's parents that went out to the grocery store, never came back. And that would have been all if not for his stupid cousins appearing from out of nowhere, all confused about my comment, wondering what I was talking about. Since Scott has no parents. You see, Nez, Scott is an utter idiot, but I knew even back then he meant no harm to no one. It pisses me off, you know, why you have children if you're not gonna take care of them. I always tell myself that if I become my best self, no one will dare abandon me ever again. And the ones who did will see how wrong they were. But the truth is, the world is full of awful people. No matter what, we live in a hell of the living. So I guess a good path to happiness is taking the time to seek out who and what, in the midst of the hell, are not hell. Then make them endure, give them space. I just want that in life, not to be betrayed again. I want loyalty, Nez. I want sincerity. I brought soup that evening to Scott, and you know the first thing he did? He apologized for not joining me on my jogging routine that day. Aw, Scott! So he might be the biggest dumbass I know, but he's my dumbass, and I will skin anyone alive who hurts him. Same as with that drunk, chaotic ghost that has inhabited my life. So anyway, Scott has the right, I suppose. We became friends over a shared interest. What a crazy life, huh? I hope that little story helps you into not acting out some sort of deadly cultural appropriation. I have enough dumbasses in my life and not enough venom antidote to spare every time you have a stupid idea on how to get me to like you.
Pathetic.
You stay a bit in the bathrooms, reflecting on the risks of cultural appropriation, the loss of meaning and significance of cultural realities from smaller cultures that have been swallowed by bigger and sensitive cultures. That and getting poisoned by venomous snakes. As much as you gain insight on how to respect culture, you lose 2 creativity and 2 charm. We keep losing stats! What is going on?
Let's do this!
Skipping lunch, I guess.
Show me that money.
Let's do this!
Anyway, let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirits, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. You gain 2 charm. You decide to urgently go back to your Gorgon befriending shenanigans after that. You failed twice already, and as much as they say the third is the charmer, you fear the third will be the one in which you will get murdered. So to avoid further risks, you decide to go to the source itself of all this nonsense.
Stranger.
Aha! Shopkeep, we meet again! Even though we just saw you at lunch. Hey Nav, it isn't my favorite garbage buying fool, Nez.
No refunds.
What, you unhappy with your shiny new Gorgon befriending guide, yeah? No refunds, chump. You brought that upon yourself like, do you really believe my sis won't see through your schemes, yeah? Trying to be a certain way just for her to like you? You really are clueless when it comes to Vera, aren't you, yeah?
Give me your money.
I guess I can reveal how we became friends for a price. Let's say 15 money. Wait, what, huh? Can't you see we're broke? And don't even look at me like that, yeah? I don't give a fuck if you go into debt over this. Isn't that the price of befriending Vera, Oberlin? Fuck it, you lose 15 money. I did not know you could lose that much money. I knew you could go into the negatives, but not that much. God damn it, academic debt even in a video game. Great, yeah, grab a pencil and be ready to get some notes on this. Vera and I are good friends because we're fucking family, you gullible dumbass. Why did I not expect that? She has left with your 15 money. Yikes! Okay, you don't have many options left. So now it boils down to how you can become a part of the Oberlin clan, I guess. Bring a delicious dish made with love so the Oberlin family welcomes you into their Thanksgiving dinner. Or slay your audition to become part of Cats, the musical. You know what they say, the best way to someone's heart is through their parents' stomach. Oh, fuck. How are we not charming? You pour all your love into the best dish you can come up with. Which ends up being a cranberry, I don't know that dish, with some roasted carrots drawing a smile. Well, no going back now. That night you bring your, what is that, to the Oberlin household. You ring the bell and hope for the best.
What?
What are you doing at my house? We are not stalking you, I swear. You show her your dish and wish her a happy Thanksgiving. You do realize it's not Thanksgiving, right? Oopsies, you never checked on that detail. Who gave you the stupid advice this time? You tell her. It was my stupid idea, Vera. Val!
What's up?
What, nya? Oh, hey, stranger. Val, did you tell Nez she should try to become a part of our family in order to become friends with me? No?
No.
I mean, I told her we were friends, nya, basically because we're family. The rest is all her own merit, nya. I must admit, she always finds a way to outperform herself. You must give credit where it's due. Fuck my life. Look, Nez, I love Valerie to death. She's like my better half. And sure, being sisters plays a big role in that, but just being family doesn't magically do the trick, you idiot! If it was as easy as being family, that'd mean I should have any resemblance of love for whoever my birth parents are. Nah, family is built through the moments that define your relationship. We're going into flashback time, aren't we, Nya? Shut up. Oh, look at little Vera. And look at older Vera's face as we gawk at her childhood photos like that. As I was saying, it's not about being officially family, but about the moments that bear true significance. When Val and I were little, it wasn't strange for other kids to sometimes wonder how we were sisters if we looked so different. Our dad was pretty transparent about it, so we knew and I explained it every time. That day we were both born, on December 22nd. Happy birthday, Julian! I was left at the hospital an abandoned newborn. Okay, that is an awkward shift in tone. Dad was both happy and heartbroken, since our mom died giving birth to Val. And when he saw me also motherless, he instantly knew he was going to father me. Some kids understood, some kids stayed confused, and yes, some kids mocked me. It was okay, I had no issue being adopted, but those kids, they were a new level of mean. They implied there was something wrong with me that made my parents abandon me in the first place. Something wrong that will surely make my new father abandon me sooner or later too. Val overheard them and took care of the situation stick in hand. Aww. Of course I did, yeah. No one messes with my sis. Yeah, it was awesome. But when Dad came looking for us later that day, I wasn't okay yet. He asked what happened and I told him everything, afraid that me crying was making him realize I wasn't good enough, that it was time to get rid of me. Of course our dad is the best dad around and he made me understand that whoever I was perfect to him and we were family till the end of days. Oh, Papa Oberlin. Can you be my dad too? You are perfect, V. Thanks, Val. So the real story here is that I got to keep that stick, nya. It was a sick stick. Oh, shut up. Nah, the thing here is that family isn't just a word. These moments are the ones that truly matter. Val and my dad have always been there for me. They accept me for who I am while pushing me to be my best self because they care for me. So yes, they are my family. But not for cooking a stupid dish for Thanksgiving, god damn it! I don't need a lot of people around me, miss. If I let someone into my life, it's for real. You know, only people I know will stick around. Like me, nya? Like you, nya? I knew it! Anyway, we were in the middle of dinner, and I guess that
Compote
doesn't look half bad. She's trying to say it's cool for you if you want to join us, nya? Ooh, a threesome! I mean, foursome? Shut up! But sure, do you want to? You join them and you all have a nice dinner together. It's chill and cool and you only lose another 10— Wait, hey! Valerie! Okay, we're in academic debt. Sure, there's no escaping it. There's no escaping it.
Let's do this.
This ending though. Fuck prom, you just want to talk to Vera. If only to apologize for all the idiocy she has had to put up with these past few days. Hey you. You apologize. What? Nah, don't worry about it. By now, I have a PhD in putting up with stupid shit. I guess you really wanted to understand how to get me to like you, huh? You did! Vera! It's okay, I don't know, I just need time. And you need to learn how to stop being an anxious wreckball who wants everything to happen in the span of a few weeks. But visual novel dating sim! Friendship takes time. Love takes time. Life takes time. You need to understand that for your own good. But gosh, it shows you really care about this. That's nice, to be honest. Let's call it a somewhat good start. I don't know about prom, but if we just hang out today and see where life goes from there, that sounds like a fucking plan! We have a deal then. You two have a great day together. You have some drinks, play some billiards, and end up at her house having some coffee and checking some family photo albums. It was actually a very nice day. She's a complex person with dreams, insecurities, and values. You realize that you were doing her no justice by idealizing her as this unattainable goal, as idealizing as a type of objectifying. We put someone on a pedestal and we forget that in the end, they're just people like everyone else. And by doing so, we're blind to actually seeing them as who they are. Friendos, let me interject. I am simply a dumb weirdo YouTuber. Please do not raise me on a pedestal any further than you already have. I am simply one of you. You feel lucky that this time your shenanigans didn't work out, and instead you just listened. Because the Vera who you dreamt about had nothing to do with the Vera that truly is. We tend to turn people into goals, allies, enemies, the NPCs of our life. But everyone is the main character of their own story, and so it's good to take time to just listen and learn to their stories. You're happy today that you learned about Vera's. You wonder who will be next, but that will be up to you if you learn to care. Wow! Wow! Oh! Wow! You know, I was wondering if there would be a plotline that could top Polly's origins. This might actually take the cake. And fuck it too. I mean, eat it. Anyway.
Anyway, guys, we're negative 25 money in debt. Excuse me, I have to go to the bank.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After Monster Prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened. And it was wonderful. Vera realized she was a character in a video game, which infuriated her. She spent her life making connections and building power because she's not part of the game, she plays the game. So be careful. Maybe now she's the one pulling your strings. Miranda got a job being princess of her kingdom, which was actually kind of her job already. Well, you don't see her complaining about it. Polly graduated from doing lots of ayahuasca, and she appears to hallucinate people and acts as their spirit animal. For those 3 weeks, the Monster Prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
I'm gonna take you all tonight on a scary walk in the park. You will see how we have fun alright when sunlight's gone and it's time for dark. But feelings to vanish. The fun is to flourish. Checking at the entrance right on time. Got you talking, got your glass. Just try to loosen up your mind. Get ready for a fiendish blast. But feelings to vanish. The fun is to flourish.
And that was the Ice Update's secret ending. We finally got to learn Vera's backstory. Stay tuned for more videos of Monster Prom this holiday season, friendos, because the mod tool was just officially released for everyone. Friendos, send me all your weirdest mods. But until then, my name is Nez and thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave your comments down below, like the video, share it with your friends, greet Julian happy birthday, and I'ma see you all next time. Bye, friendos!